Impractical Jokers. The Lost Murr-der. Hey guys, long time no see. I'm a big fan of the true TV hit comedy, Impractical Jokers. I've been following the show as far back as 2014, and I can safely say that it's one of, if not my favorite show on TV right now. I try to catch in every new episode. They typically are on Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but sometimes I'd have to end up rewatching the latest episode on True TV's website if I happen to miss it. At the time of this post, Season 7 is due to air its 10th episode, and they confirmed that a full theatrical production is slated for a spring 2019 release. What's weird though is that for a solid 2 weeks, I noticed True TV stopped updating the episode listings on their website. Perhaps even more notably, as of May 10th, there hasn't been a new episode of Impractical Jokers for over a month. I began to be worried that the show might have been cancelled, but I highly doubt that amidst all the hype surrounding the announcement of a Season 8 being greenlit. Typically, the seasons are separated into 26 episodes, including specials, but we're barely halfway through the season, so it couldn't have ended yet. Frustrated and desperate to find some answers, I looked into the Joker's individual Twitter handles to see if they were mentioning anything about it.
Nothing there.
Heck, I even went for enough trouble to contact Casey Joseph, who occasionally replies to fan DMs. Alas, I found no such posts about the matter. Just the usual mundane social media posts you'd expect to see. This brings me to the most disturbing find in my search for answers. I'm honestly unsure of what I had witnessed that night. After days of research, I realized that I had overlooked a crucial source, Optimum's on-demand service. You're able to rent an episode of Jokers for free for 24 hours, and it'd always be updated one day after the newest episode had aired. With no other leads to go on, I proceeded to boot up my old CRT TV and see if anything showed up. I felt like I was getting eerily closer to getting to the bottom of this mystery. Eagerly, I clicked on Free On Demand tab. What I saw next made me vomit on sight. The title read, Season 7, Episode 10, Murder Scene. The thumbnail was crude and low-res, but I distinctly recall seeing blood-red eyes on my aged television set. Granted, I'm colorblind and had sunglasses on, which hindered my viewing experience, but I know what I saw. My hand trembled, so much that I dropped my remote approximately 7 times before picking it up.
Such a klutz.
I probably should have mentioned this before I had been guzzling down large, greasy slices of Domino's gluten-free pizza, coating the palms of my hands in thick, slick deposits of fat. But enough about my hygiene. I stumbled back on my feet and put on the episode. Everything seemed normal, at a first glance. Worth noting, however, the quality looked like someone had managed to record the episode off of Dailymotion in 144p with registered Bandicam 3, and then proceed to upscale and re-render it in Sony Vegas Pro 14. I figured maybe the camera lens was dirty.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be.
But once the intro was over, I immediately hard cut to poorly looped footage of what appeared to be Murr from Season 2, wearing the centaur outfit he wore from his punishment in Seasons 4 and 5. Strangely enough, he was carrying around an obnoxiously large wrench-looking implement, covered in what could only be described as strawberry jam. I'm colorblind. I'm not sure if it was just my sunglasses. I couldn't be bothered to take them off to make certain, but there appeared to be some sort of grayscale filter slapped on. Not sure what to make of this. Please consider leaving me feedback down below about your theories. He began to majestically gallop up to the other Jokers, who were all crying on the floor. In the 4 years I've been watching this show, I had never seen Volcano cry on set. This made me feel a bit uneasy. Then, he took the wrench and smacked Q right over the head with it, which seemed to knock him out. Honestly, I didn't find this gag too funny, but Q was such a good actor that he decided to stay on the ground for the rest of the episode. Just let the joke play out. Now that I think about it, I don't think he moved an inch from where he was hit. Crazy! How does the floor taste, Q? Murr looked right at the camera and puked all over Sal.
Oh man.
Not sure what the point of this was. Guess Murr must have been sick before coming to the set. I just find it really odd they chose not to cut that out of the episode. You don't have to do this, Murr. We can talk it over. Joe looked really uncomfortable. I hadn't seen him this upset since the time he had to give up the expose to the biker gang at Season 3 punishment. That was a good episode. Check it out. It's a little too late for that. Murr snarled and smacked Sal at the back of his bloody hand. Oh shit, did I forget to mention he was bleeding? Sorry, I got distracted by Impractical Joker highlights on YouTube while writing this. It's time for your Joker punishment, you fucking piece of the shit! At this point, I stopped paying attention to the episode and turned it off. I don't know, I was hoping episode 10 would be a bit funnier than that, but maybe they're running out of material after all these years. Oh yeah, I'd love to show you footage, but my capture card mysteriously stopped working at the time I watched. The end. I don't own a capture card.